Okay, folks, we'd like to welcome you to today's program. And of course, we have guests in studio with us today. And we are excited about this. We have put up a nice little ad. And we told you that there was something special that is going to be happening in Grenada in the month of November. And of course, the time is quickly drawing near. And our special guest, she'll tell us all about it. She's here in Grenada. And she's going to tell us what's going to be happening and who she's here to see. And she is from the NTA Beauty Studio. And we have with us Shireen Friday. Hi, Shireen. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am good as well. So you have a bright smile. I know that it's been it's been months in planning. And you are finally, yes, here in Grenada, and you are coming to do something that is very different. A service that Grenadians want but don't have the pleasure of having at their service all the time. And so talk to us about what it is that you're here for, when you're here for it, who you're here for. Just give us the entire rundown as to why you're here in Grenada.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. So I run NTA Beauty Studio in the UK. I'm currently doing my first international pop-up in Grenada. I actually chose to do Grenada because I am Grenadian. I live in the UK now, but I wanted to offer Grenadian my service. And it's because for a very long time, quite a lot of people have been asking, are you going to come home and do this? And you know what? I thought this year was the year to actually do it. So basically, what we offer is body sculpting. So I'm not too sure if people know what body sculpting is, but body sculpting is sculpting the body by using different techniques, like techniques like lymphatic massage. Like a lymphatic massage actually drains the toxins out of your body, so remove fluid. So for example, if you're bloated, if you have swelling in like your tummy, your legs, this is something we can do to remove the fluid from your body and the toxins from your body. We use other techniques like radio frequency to tighten the skin, cavitation to melt fat underneath the skin and then eliminate it from the body as well. We also do post-operative care. So for people who has had surgery, so for example, if you've had like a tummy tuck or liposuction or a BBL, that's something that we offer to help you with your recovery after having the surgery. So yeah, I am doing this in Grenada. So if anybody is interested, yeah, you can definitely book with me. Yeah, and I do understand there are a little bit of skepticism behind it, and a lot of people asking if it works. And honestly, it does work, but it definitely is based on how you do your aftercare as well. So we support you by doing the treatments, but you also need to support yourself with the aftercare, and that's something that's going to be provided to the client on the day.
Okay, and of course you are based in London and you've been doing this for a couple of years. And how has it been going? I know that it's a big market out there, and it might be take a while to catch on in Grenada. But tell us about your experience there doing this.
Oh, so it's actually, to be honest, it's really going well. And that's one of the reasons why I want to expand. So I have been doing this now since 2021. I started all based on my mom. Sadly, my mom passed away from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2013. And I was really interested in the lymphatic system just to know a bit more about it. Being that I'm not sure if people might know from home, being from home and having the name Friday, it's kind of resonated with like a lot of the doctors. And they are my family, and I've always been interested in medicine and stuff like that. So finding out a bit more about the lymphatic system, it definitely intrigued me, and I wanted to do something about it. And that's why I started studying and looking at the lymphatic system and body sculpting and post-op care to be able to support people that's going through that. And that all stemmed from my mom having that cancer and passing away. So doing it now for the last 4.5 years, almost 5 years, it's actually grown so much in the UK that now I want to move to have probably open a branch in Grenada if it all goes well with the international pop-up.
Okay, that sounds good. Sounds really good. And I'm sorry about your mom. And I'm happy
That's
that
okay.
you have decided to serve in that manner. So can you like
Mhm.
give us a rundown? Maybe there are like a list of services or treatments that you offer for the people who are watching now.
Yeah, that's fine. So in Grenada, I'll be offering tummy sculpting, 360 contour. 360 contour covers the tummy, the waist, so like the back fat area and the love handles area. I'll also be offering leg sculpting, which is to support with cellulite and toning the legs. I'll be offering post-operative care for anyone who has had surgery and they'd like to get a bit of post-operative recovery care whilst I'm there. I'll be also offering that. And another thing is I'll be offering bespoke treatments, which what that means is if there's something that's not on the list and you're really interested in getting it done, for example, like a facial sculpting, or if you want your arms done, that's not on the list, but it's something that I can create because with my service here, I'm trying to bring the same service to Grenada, and I do a lot of bespoke treatments in the UK. So I don't do like a one size fit all because you can say, okay, you can do the legs, you can do the arms, you can do the tummy, but there are other parts of the body that you can do that's not as popular as these parts. So I always give people the option and I will create bespoke services for them to be able to offer them that service.
And speaking of offering them that service, so who really do you cater to or for? Is it only women? Is it men and women at a certain age? So just kind of like help us to understand that dynamic.
Do you know, that's a good question. I actually cater for everyone, men, women, and it can be from age 18, as long as you're past 18, 18 to 65, even 70 if you are of good health. It is very imperative, it's very important because these treatments can only be done on someone that's healthy. So for example, if you have like conditions like heart conditions, conditions with like your liver or your kidney, you can't actually have the treatments. However, if you have like diabetes or blood pressure, that's not a problem. The treatments can be adjusted to suit you. So I do cater for, let's say, moms, people who are struggling with like severe swelling, bloating, inflammation in their bodies, men. I know sometimes men do struggle with like their tummies, so I do get quite a bit of men in the UK as well, and I do work on them. So yeah, we do cater to everyone.
I have a tummy. If I stand, I don't know if you ever see that.
That
You know,
means
I
you
have a
want to
little
come and
tummy
get
here.
it done.
I can get it done because I'm wondering if there's like a if there's like a size of tummy, say size 3, size 2 that you do, and
No,
then you stop.
no, do you know what? It's so funny because I just had a client. His tummy was 58 centimeters, and we've done 7 treatments at the moment, and his tummy is now down to 49 centimeters.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so it was like a relatively larger tummy. And yeah, we've done some really good work with him, adjusted the treatments to him, and we got his tummy down to that. But we're all still continuing. Like we have at least, I think, maybe 5 more sessions to go just to get him to where he wants to be. So, yes, we can do bigger tummies, but there is also a weight limit because if you're, let's say, around 300 and up pounds, there's a high chance we can't support, and that's only because the treatments we're doing is more superficial in terms of we can't we can't do visceral fat. So visceral fat is fat around the organs. And we can't reach that type of fat because the treatments are not catering to that. So basically visceral fat is fat where if you are of the larger size, you would have to kind of lose weight first and then do the treatments. So yeah, it's just there's a weight limit to the treatments, I would say.
Okay, and so there's a weight limit. Now, how do I know? How can I know whether or not I fit within that category? Do I make my first visit and then you'll say, okay, well, we can or we can't perform the treatment on you, or is that something you can do virtually, like look at a video and say, okay, probably you meet or you don't meet the criteria?
Yeah, so video, WhatsApp, FaceTime, Zoom, that's definitely something I can do whilst I'm there. So it kind of saves time as well. Like I don't want someone to come and then I can't actually do the treatment on them. So I am happy to do video consultations first, when we start actually doing the treatments.
And you're here just for a short period, folks. We'll tell you about the period in which she's going to be here. Take your time with me to rough me up. We're going to get to that part, people. We're going to get there in terms of when, where, how much, and stuff like that. Take all the time with me. We're going. All right. So, all right. There might be people here who are
Mm-hmm.
viewing this program and saying, but wait, yeah, I'm a professional. I deal with something similar, but not exactly. Do you
Mm-hmm.
offer as a service classes, like probably training or master classes?
Yes, I do. I actually do international online live Zoom classes for people who would like to do that. And it's something that is really popular over here. I have students from pretty much all over the world, to be fair. And I can train you to have those skills to be able to offer people those treatments. But I also recommend people probably have like the basic training of the anatomy and the physiology of the body, because I don't do that as of yet, which is something I would be doing in 2026. But as of yet, I do only cater to people that probably have those basic knowledge of the anatomy and physiology of the body. So like level 3 or level 4 anatomy and physiology. So because I don't want to train you and then you're not aware of the
Right.
anatomy and physiology of the body, if that
Got
makes
you.
sense.
Yeah, so don't come empty handed or empty
No,
minded.
no.
Okay, so we're looking good. This sounds reasonable. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
we might have heard about treatments like that before. Maybe people might have come here, offer such treatments. Maybe there's one little business in Grenada in the corner down, so who might be
Yeah.
offering this sort of service. But
Hmm.
what makes the NTA Beauty different from the others?
Different. Do you know what? It's a question that I get a lot, even from practitioners here. You know what makes me very different? I'm a body sculptor that treats everyone as individuals. So with these treatments, a lot of the times you would learn different techniques, different ways of doing things, and you use those techniques for everyone. Whereas with an NTA beauty, you have to read every individual's body and tailor the treatment to that person. So I don't just go in and have steps where you would do. So what you do all the treatments in different steps, but you can't do that. Over the years, I've realized what I learned is definitely doesn't work for everyone. So I think what makes me different, I'm a specialist in my field. I don't just go out there and say, okay, I'm a beautician and I do everything. I'm a body sculptor and a post-operative care specialist. So I tailor all my treatments to every individual. So let's see if I can do an example. Let's say you have a hard tummy, your treatment would be completely different from someone that has a softer tummy. Because a harder tummy means you actually probably have a bit of visceral fat around the organs. So we kind of have to work on breaking down the tummy itself to make it a bit more softer to be able to sculpt it. Whereas if you have someone that's a bit softer, you work on them by draining the fluids and then using a lot of wood therapy and radio frequency to tighten the skin. So there's a lot of different ways of doing things. But I think it's more on what makes me different is that I read every individual differently and tailor all the treatments to fit that person.
Okay, and I know you spoke about people with some conditions that you will not treat, but overall, for a healthy individual, are these
Mhm.
procedures safe?
Yes. 100%, because it's all non-surgical. There's no needles. All the treatments, they're using different frequencies, but the frequencies are proven, is scientifically backed. Well, worldwide. And even, for example, people like Kim Kardashian uses these treatments, so it is something that it's been around for a while, and it's just been, I think, now more in the limelight, and a lot more people are using them, so they are safe. But we are making sure that, please, anyone that's doing a consultation and medical form, please fill out the form to the best of your ability to make sure that we are aware of anything that you have before doing any of these treatments, and that's very, very important.
They say the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Let us assume
Yeah.
that I am your first customer here in Grenada. You're
Yeah.
here now, I'm your first
Mhm.
customer. Hello,
Mhm.
I saw your ad. I saw your interview with Mikey, and I'm here because I have a tummy.
Yeah.
And I would like for to know what it is exactly you can do for me. So can you let me know exactly what I'm required to do and how can we get started?
Okay. Okay, so hi Mikey. So today I'm gonna have a look at your tummy. We're gonna check to see the type of tummy, how, we're gonna do measurements to see how big your tummy is. We're gonna feel your tummy and just analyze to see what is kind of going on in there, because I can actually feel that. And then I can give you a plan. And in the time that I'm there, I can see if you probably need one or two or three sessions. And then, yeah, we take it from there.
Oh, all right. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, folks, that's a little role playing, making sure that we are all ready to go. And I
Yeah.
know that I am the first customer, but there are some people online who wants to be the second. How
Hmm.
can someone book for that short period of time that you're here in Grenada?
Okay, so when I get there, you can reach me on WhatsApp. So you can, once I've started, because obviously I have to set up and everything. I'm already here, but I have to set up. So once I'm in the space, because I'll be based in Monjalu.
Manjalo, okay.
Yes, I'll be based in Monjalu.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can reach me on WhatsApp to book. Um, and also, another thing is, I am taking everything via virtual, so everything has to be done via card, so no cash payments. And that's only because I'm here for a short time, so it's just easier to do it that way. um and yeah, and what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to do a video of where I'm based. In a couple, like in a day or two, I'll do a video of where I'm based, so you guys can see where I'm located.
Okay. And so, again, just to be clear, appointments will be able to be booked online on WhatsApp. And of course,
Hmm.
persons are to make the payments online again to whatever payment portal you'll be sending them. Um,
Yeah.
and so they will be paying with their card. And
Yes.
basically, that is it. Are you going to be, what about people who once same day service, or you would not be able to do that? Would you be only going by appointment only?
Um, yes and
Mm-hmm.
no. And I will tell you why. Because, for example, I have a couple days that I kind of left open for people who actually want to book on the day. So if they want to book on the day, just message me in the morning, probably about between 8 and 9 o'clock, and then I'll be able to kind of slot people in different slots. And I've kind of specifically left that open only because we've had a few skeptics, and I do not want to disappoint when I'm there. So I have taken quite, I've actually had maybe about 7 bookings so far. So I've left those days open, so then if anyone wants to book, then reach out to me as early as possible and I can get them slotted into those slots.
Okay, and you are seeing people from the, I mean, those dates that I've seen on the flyer, it is from the 14th to
To the
the
19th.
19th. Okay, all right, sounds good. And what is the price range per treatment?
Okay, so it starts from $350. So the tummy is $350. The 360 contour, which covers the tummy and the back fat area and the love handles, that's $550. And then the leg sculpting is $600. Yeah, treatments are a bit longer as well. So some of the treatments would be 75 minutes, some of the treatments would be 90 minutes.
All right, sounds good. All right, and any other thing that you want to tell us before we wrap up?
Um, No, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm here, so I'm excited for this. It's been a long time coming, and I really wanted to do this so people are aware of the treatments and how good it is. And another thing, yes, if this all goes well, you can definitely look out for NTA Beauty permanently in Grenada.
Oh, nice. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So you're going to be probably moving back to Grenada, maybe?
Probably not moving probably not moving back. But I wanted to see how this goes so I can potentially open a branch in Grenada.
Okay, and you could move back and forth, but not just back.
Yeah, exactly. So back and forth. But that's where, you were asking about the classes and the training people and stuff. So that's where that would come in. And I would probably train a couple people to work with NTA
Okay.
Beauty Studio in Grenada. And I'll open a studio specific for that in Grenada. So then we can, there's a lot of people that want to do the treatments, people that's booked, but in the short space of time that I'm coming, the most treatments people can do is like 3 treatments because you can't do the treatments back to back. So if you have the treatments, let's say you have Friday, you can't do Saturday. You have to do either Sunday or Monday, just giving your body enough time to flush out all the toxins from your body.
Okay.
So there's quite a few people that said, "Oh, so when I've done 1 or 2, what am I going to do then? Like, would I need more?" More than likely, yes. You would see some results. You wouldn't see the best of results. I have explained this to my like potential clients, but you do get some results from 1, 2, or 3 treatments. But results varies based on the number of treatments, and this is why I was like, okay, I'm definitely looking to open a branch to be able to service people that want more treatments to get the maximum results for their on their bodies.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. And just before we wrap up, what would you say your overall mission here?
Do you know what? My overall mission is to be able to bring back to Grenada. It is. It's my home. I've been in the UK now for 13 years. And I believe seeing my mom as well, she passed as you are aware, and that happening has fueled this mission. Mind you, Mikey, I was in corporate world. I wasn't in anything to do with beauty. I used to work in HR. I was in talent acquisition for years in the UK. And then all of a sudden I decided, I wanted something with purpose. But Grenada is honestly home, and I really wanted to bring that back there because you don't have, I don't think you have you don't have it specifically. So someone just focusing only on this specifically, because I don't call myself a clinic. Even in the UK, I don't call myself a clinic. What I call the brand and my business is a private premium luxury studio, because we want to be able to treat people, but also we want them to feel comfortable. You don't want them, it's not, I don't want it to be more like you come in and you feel cold, you feel like you're in a clinic setting. And I just want people to feel comfortable, and I want them to be able to get the results that they want. So my mission is to be able to bring back and pour back into my country.
Oh, well, Thank you very much. And on that note, I wish you all the best. And of course, we want to
Thank
invite
you.
persons to go ahead and start your booking right now. Can you please just provide us with the WhatsApp number for persons who are now ready to book following what they have just heard?
Yeah. So the WhatsApp number is 078-0268-9300.
All right. And that's it, folks. You go ahead and you book and you have your treatment done. You're going to be the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth because
Yep.
I'll be
I'm
customer.
looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm customer number one in a couple of days.
Yes.
And we're going to see how it all goes. Well, again, thank you very much, Shireen, and looking forward to seeing you in a couple of days. All right.
All right. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
All right. No problem. Thanks again. All right, folks. So that's it. And we wish you all the best. Shireen is ready to go. I am ready to go. I hope that you are ready to go too. And so, yeah, let's see how this all works out. All right. Thank you for watching. Do have yourselves a good day.